Cheers, guys. We are live from the 2023 World Series. Day 7. I'm joined by a very special guest today. The one, the only, Richard Wolff, also known as Baby Dick. Made a deep run. How you doing, baby?
So I am allowed to say Baby Dick on this.
Well, your name is
casting
Richard,
here.
right?
I thought it was Baby Dick, but if I need to go by Richard, we could do Richard as well.
Yeah, you're good.
Baby Dick's good?
Baby Dick's good, yeah.
Cool.
Let's show these guys. John, who's chip leading? What's going on in the main event on day 6? This is your chip leader, Joshua Payne, bringing the pain. Random, never heard of him. Second in chips, Juan Maceres Lapudo. Third in chips, longtime grinder, Daniel Weinman, not on tilt. Fourth is Richard Ryder. Sounds like a... Then Tim Van Loo. Then Conscious Poker founder, Alec Torelli.
Amazing player.
Followed by Daniel Scroggins, Ryan Tamini, the Circle Beard, Pierre... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, and Nicholas Garrity. And then we have some notables, too. Toby Lewis, 8th on the all-time UK money list, absolute crusher. Ryan Tosick, Too Sick online, Vegas guy, very good player. Sam Stein, absolute legend of the game, old school pro, King Kobe online. Maurice Hawkins, the Hawk, the all-time circuit ring winner, has been shrouded into some controversy. And then, of course, the biggest vlogger in Japan, Masato Yokosawa. So still some big names here. About 50 players left, baby. Let's see if... Does Mintzy have something for us out there? Mintzy's getting set up out there. Day 7 of the main event. 50 players left. Every player guaranteed about $180,000. Let's take you out to Mintzy, who's on the rail with Jesse Lonis, it looks like.
All right, we're out in the field here. It's day 7 of the World Series main, and the energy and tension, you could feel it in the room. You look around the room, and all the tables, where'd they go? And you could feel the high energy and pressure. We're joined by Jesse Lonis, a man who's had a hell of a summer, but today he's here sweating his good friend, Matthew Wantman, also known as Bucky on day 7. Jesse, how are you doing?
We're doing good. We feel good. We feel great. We're excited for Bucky today. It's he's feeling confident. We been in a nice routine since the first day. He stayed over at my house, so I said, buddy, we got to keep it going until you bust, and he's still here. So every day we're getting him ready, getting a nice outfit at the mall, getting him locked in, giving him a good game plan, and he's doing all the hard work. So
what's the situation going on today?
He came in at 18 bigs, and 18 in the main is actually like having like 25, 30. So he's short, but still in a good spot. He's just, we're optimistic, and all he can do is play his best and hope for the best. So.
Well, it's awesome you're here supporting your friend, but you're also a man that's had a pretty damn good summer. You made a run in this main. You also won the 50K PLO for, I believe, $2.3 million, beating one of my old Southern poker friends, Tyler Smith, heads up. And you got a good stack going into day 2 of the 50K no limit. So pretty solid summer you're having.
Yeah, it obviously it's like the beginning of it was kind of break even and had a few deep runs and was just trying to break through, and then finally got the reward. And this late summer's been just a rush, and it's amazing. And yeah, today's I guess one goal. I've never busted a 50K, so we're trying to keep that going. So hopefully we can take it down.
I want to ask one last thing: is you've risen up through the stakes. I mean, you used to grind, the mid stakes and stuff. How have you been able to start succeeding at the higher stakes?
I always told myself I wanted to get to the highest stakes, so I always kind of took the steps properly, like rode the stairway, started small, perfected the game, and then tried to keep going up and up from there.
Now, onward and upward. You won a bracelet in the 50K PLO. Good luck in day 2 of the 50K high roller, and also good luck to Matthew Wantman, Bucky, your friend.
Come on, let's go. Have a good day.
Back to Will and Baby Dick.
Yeah, you heard it first. If you want to get to the highest stakes, like me and my friend Baby Dick here, you have to work, like he said in that interview. You have to really work hard. And that's what these players have been doing here, baby, for 7 days. Hard work. As we hear early celebration, the primal screams that you hear throughout the day, Baby Dick. And got just a great time of year, my man.
Yeah, I was just looking back to make sure it wasn't our nemesis, Wampum, I believe it is, versus our fellow land shark, Frank Bonacci, at his table. We must have missed that name when we were going through the notable names still left. So I was just taking a quick glance back there to make sure them two weren't tangling. And I didn't have other business to attend
Yeah, it looks
to.
like we're good. Let's get a full shot of that table, producer John. This is one of the feature tables under the lights that you guys will be seeing in about an hour, a little less, on YouTube. Follow here. We got all the coverage. I'm not sure. You can't get a good shot of these players. Tougher to do on the feature tables. But yeah, we had a lot of big losses yesterday in this tournament. None potentially bigger than this man, Baby Dick's fallen comrade.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. If you want to play the clip, John. Yeah. That one.
Move away for a moment. Something going on. Rigby
Oh,
shoved with the jacks. The Aquilio with ace king of clubs.
1 point prize money. Rigby under the gun, +1.
All in.
All in. Not much more than Rigby has, so you have to listen to his all in a little more carefully.
What is all-in button? Just use it. It's clear.
Looks like this is going to clear the field, and another big flip incoming.
Up, boys.
All right.
Classic race.
Rigby with the jacks all in. Ace king of clubs, Diego D'Aquilio. The crypto startup guy trying to end Rigby's main event. Stoic. All right, here we go. And Rigby's jacks hang on.
Well,
Wow, and hits the jack, but watch out. This table has brought Broadway more than once.
yeah, the overcards are out of the question, but those gutter balls been coming in nice and clean.
See the outs for D'Aquilio. 6 of spades on the turn. One card to come.
Ooh,
Rigby
wow.
trying to avoid the queen.
Oh my gosh,
And
no.
the queen hits on the river once again. A shocking knockout river card at this feature
Good run,
table.
man.
I didn't think he was going to get up. Unbelievable that he goes down on the 4-outer on the river.
He's seen it. He's been there. He's watched the occurrences at this featured table. And he walks away disgustedly.
From Portland, Oregon, Mitchell Alverson.
One for the big rig. Fallen soldier. You hear the cheers for another one. Mitch Halverson down. 49th place. He met me in the parking lot before this. But yeah, the mighty have fallen, but they are not out. Toby Lewis in the house with a nice healthy stack there on day 7 of the main event, guys. Really getting down to the nitty gritty. Speaking of the nitty gritty, we are here live with a very special guest. Baby Dick has transformed. We're joined by the one and only Nicholas Rigby.
How's it going?
How you feeling?
I finally got a little bit of sleep last night, so I'd say feeling like $1 million, but I'm feeling more like 67,700. So,
Yeah. So any of that money get spent already, or you?
yeah, we did a little light slot around with the little guy that you just had on here. So,
That is your good friend Baby Dick.
yep. You keep a straight face, right?
No, it's tough too. Yeah, so, I mean, how are you feeling? It's obviously you made a deep run now, a couple last few main events. You get there, you get that far, you're on the feature table. What does it feel like now?
You know, you just kind of come back to reality. I mean, you're sitting there riding that high, and especially, too, I don't know if anyone's gotten as much coverage ever as myself, which is crazy to say, but I was on the stream every day, so it's like you're literally, it's like you're on a TV show for 6 days, so it's definitely a much different experience, I think, than like the average main event attendee has.
The Rigby show.
Yeah, World Series of Rigby.
So we saw you doing some stoic practices, you know,
Very stoic yesterday.
a lot of high noons. What does it take to be a stoic?
Just knocking Phil Hellmuth out of the main event and not cracking a smile.
Oh, sorry, let's bring this mic a little closer to you, big guy.
All right.
Make sure the people can hear you. Yeah, let us know in chat if you got any questions for Rigby. He's joining us. I got an extra Danish if you want it. It's I eat them every day. It's totally up to you. I'm just gonna leave it out. It's honestly not very good, and it becomes difficult to talk once you eat it on the stream. But I just
I appreciate it. More of a cream cheese Danish guy, but I do appreciate the offer.
So let's show you guys what's going on out there in the field. That is Sam Stein and one of Rigby's buddies, right?
There's Mr. Bernacchi right there. Is he in a hand?
Yeah. Looks like no. I don't believe he's in a hand, but someone is. Someone is all in there. Day 7 of the main event. Bringing you the pre-coverage here. Let's see what happens here. Sam Stein there, legend of the game. We had Mintzy catch up with him. Let's see after, though. Let's wait till this hand plays out, see what happens. Let us know in chat if you guys can hear Rigby. Want to make sure he's close enough to that mic. You got to get pretty close, my man.
What's interesting to us, kind of second guessing there, if he was in the hand, with those like large chip images on the felt, I am colorblind. So on 2 separate occasions, I actually min-clicked, like where I'm trying to bet like 3.5x. Someone actually opened under the button. I didn't see the bet sitting within that large World Series of Poker chip. So that happened twice.
So tough to handle when you can't see the right colors, but we got an all-in right now. Let's see what happens here, guys. That is Jan-Peter Jachmann, German pro, old school guy. I've played a lot of pot limit Omaha, high stakes with him. He is, looks like he is, I believe I don't know if he's the all-in player or, no, that is the all-in player right there. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, Jan Peter has the aces, the sharp tops, the pocket rockets. So if 3 deuce is the dirty diaper, then what are aces, Rigby?
I mean, I play them the same, so.
So we got aces versus a small pair. Looks like pocket 4s. I see a small card there. Yeah, we can't even. Let's see. Looks like aces are going to hold. Jan Peter taps the table, and we've got an elimination.
You know what's crazy is, so I was chid leader after day 1D. How many times do you think I had aces on day 1?
12.
0. like no one would ever think that, right?
You bagged over 400K without aces once.
Yeah, I got aces the first time on day 2.
You heard it first, Rigby. Let's show you though. Mintzy caught up with Sam Stein yesterday.
All right, we're joined day 6, first dinner break. Sam Stein, the man formerly known, or still known as King Kobe MVP back in the online days. He has quite the large poker resume, and he's doing very well on the first break on day 6. I actually walked over to your table and saw there was like an ace, deuce, deuce, king board. You made a big call with an ace, and somebody turned 10s into a bluff, possibly?
I had ace king on the hand, and it was one of those spots like in the main event where you're holding your breath, and if it was like a normal tournament, you know you can't fold it, but in the main, you just think, maybe he's never bluffing, but he was, and I had to make a call on a hand where he made me. I had a huge hand, and it turned into a situation where I can only beat a bluff, but luckily he was bluffing.
So you have 120 players left, and you have a lot of chips right now. How's your stack?
Yeah, 16.5 million.
Damn.
Fucking huge cheater. Yeah, some huge cheater for the first 2 hours beyond my wildest dreams, but hoping to keep it going.
I don't know how. Look, you've accomplished so much in the poker world, both online and live. You seem very confident and collected. I mean, I feel like this could be a good day.
This could be. I'm feeling good.
That's cool. Is this your biggest main run so far?
Yep. Yeah, biggest main.
Biggest main run. Well, 120 people left. He's nowhere near done. Sam Stein, very long poker resume. He's off to a blistering hot start. Might be the chip leader of the main with $16.5 million. I'm going to let you go enjoy your break. Sounds like you've earned it.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sam Stein, legend of the game, here on day 7 of the main event. I was talking to him yesterday. It's a pretty unreal feeling if you've played poker for the last 20 years, and now you're deep in the main event, playing for $12 million up top.
How many players are we down to now?
We're in the 40s. We came in with, I believe, 49, and we lost a few, so we're really getting down there. You finished 50th in 2021? Or?
52nd, because I yelled at Franks here right when he beat my record yesterday. I did have the top finish in Pittsburgh, and then he just pulled ahead. Now I hope he gets first.
So, yeah, that is Frank Bonacci?
Franco. That's what I call him, yeah.
Franco Bonacci. He doesn't have a penis type of nickname, or
I don't know. The Hog.
the Hog. Frank Bonacci, the Hog, right there with Sam Stein. He's not in the pot, thankfully, for the Hog.
It was funny. His baby dick actually does call him the Hog.
You got a little, the chat is pointing me out, Rigby. You got a little, you got some chops on you. What do you think about potentially getting into commentary?
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I think I have a certain wit about me. I had a little bit of table talk during my run there.
So yeah, you guys heard it. Rigby's got some chops on him. We didn't know, guys. I mean, you heard him chirping at the table. But yeah, he's got some, Rigby's got some game to him. So does Sam Stein. We're going to a flop here. Looks like he's in a pot with this German player in the one seat with the red hair there. Just checked. Guy looks like an absolute killer. One of the last German bots in the field, Rigby. I got to say, like, going deep in this, it didn't feel like you had to play with too many Euros.
No, it's like they all came out on day 5, like day 5 evening. All of a sudden, they fell from the sky with their scarves wrapped around their face. just assassins to take out the large.
Back in the old days, the Euros fall from the sky with scarves around necks. And here's another one. Is that a scarf, Rigby, or is that can you full screen that puppy? Let's see. Is that just a hoodie? Well, where are these guys going? Oh, we got another all in here, guys. A lot of pots developing here. You see the cameras. That means there's a lot of chips in the middle. And that is, I'm not sure who that is. Toby Lewis, one of the Euros that fell from the sky on day 5.
He just fucking rappelled down. It was like Wayne's World, where you open the door and they're all jumping down. Just all Euro graph solvers, wizards, like.
Yeah, they come from the sky, guys. It's crazy because this on day 1, day 2, this was such an American, just old men field, and now the Euros are here, and this is one of their leaders, Toby Lewis. I mean, just absolute assassin. Look at the man.
The other guy is the Italian, Lamani,
I think we got wow. And look, Toby Lewis is going to drop a shell, Rigby. I don't even know what those chips are. Those are $1 million chips. Those chips on those orangey looking whatever. I can't even see.
The ones are 500Ks now.
Yeah. So that bet that Toby dropped in is about a $6 million river bet. 6 million chips into an unknown player. The huge spot here, guys. Day 7 of the main event. We don't have the cards up, but you do have me and Rigby and producer John. And
we can only speculate.
And in about 40 minutes, we will have live coverage on here with the cards. Day 7. I hope you guys are having as good a time as me is. I guess. Are you having a good time, Rigby? You're having a good time?
Yeah, I'm still in high spirits. As much as you can be once you bust the main, right? I mean, I'm not sitting in a bathtub in my own tears. So
it's always good. 2 Euros, and this is the good news about this. The Euros have came, but they can take each other out now because there's not many Americans left for them to go after.
They came, they self-charted, they saw, but hopefully they do not conquer.
Yeah, we need an American to win. This looks like 3 Euros here at this table. Yes, definitely. Let's hope that these guys take each other out. Hope Toby Lewis takes Yellow Hoodie's chips.
So I'm a big fan of Doss. He didn't get knocked out yet, did he?
Who?
Did I miss that this morning? Doss.
I don't know who that is.
Indian fellow with long hair. He just kind of put his dick on the table last night with 8-2 offsuit.
Wow.
I don't know if you saw that hand history or not.
Yes, I did see the hand history. That was insane.
He cold called a 4-bet, check jammed, flop.
Yeah, no, that's a hero. Oh, look, we got action here. Wait, look at this, guys. Euro on Euro violence, guys. Hold the phone. This guy has shoved into Toby. Oh, guys, we have a massive pot here on day 7. Toby Lewis is in the tank. Just a few days ago, Rigby, he made what might be considered the worst fold in poker history, and now he's having to face one of these Euros that fell from the sky on the river. Oh,
he looks displeased, to say the least.
He looks absolutely disgusted. And I got to say, what if he gets bluffed again here and shown? Oh, look at this. Guys, this is a huge pot, potentially what was it? Look at tournament? Terminal? Potentially terminal for one of these Euros, potentially tournament changing for the other. Oh, you love to see it, Rigby, because no Americans can be hurt during this battle.
Correct.
We're just here watching.
And I thought Toby, honestly, he played extremely well at our table. I mean, obviously, he tuned me up at a couple spots.
I got to say, on the coverage, that was pretty brutal. He just got queens and kings right away. I mean, you got in there with him, but
yeah, I mean, we just need a 5-8 spade or jack, and he's back across the sea, right? So,
well, let us know, guys. What do you think? What do you think Toby does on the river? 1 for call, 2 for fold. Let us know in chat. This is obviously a disgusting spot for him when you're on day 7 of the main event, and this is a Euro tank on the river here, so we only have about 40 minutes left in the show. But if we have to go, we will ride this to the end. We will ride with Toby to the end of the show. We're not going anywhere. We got to see what Toby does here. He's put most of his stack in the middle. You see the chips there, Rigby. It looks like he's got about 7 million behind.
Unfortunately, as I stated, I'm colorblind, and I don't think I have the privilege of getting the 500Ks or $1 million chips. So I'm a little confused as the sizing here. But
I mean, huge spot for Toby. He got bluffed on the river. This is for his tournament life, it looks like, or close to it. He is shaking his head there, cannot figure it out. This is going to take a while, guys.
You have to imagine that the worst fold thus far of the World Series of Poker main event 2023 is going through his mind right now, because it was nothing short of that.
I'm being told now that UK is not a Euro, so we may be seeing another Brexit here, right? We may see Toby Lewis leaving the European Union here. Again, if this doesn't go well, this yellow jacket, man, this is a new breed of European assassins. They have crazy factories out there all over the country, and this guy, they just shoot them down when they need to win the most. And he's here now. Toby, honestly, he's a great player, but I'm not sure he stands a chance against the yellow jacket, the newest model computer Euro out there. But good luck to him. Safe travels, brother.
Not knowing the exact action and sizing and everything and what happened on every street, you just have to think that Toby's going to call here, because he couldn't possibly make an awful fold again. However, we're not going to see his cards.
Yeah,
it's
so tough, guys. Let us know in chat. 1 call, 2 fold. I mean, I have no idea what he's going to do. It's such a gross spot because who's bluffing here? But this guy, these new Euro robots do know how to balance. So
is Van Pan no? Van Pan couldn't be there. He'd call clock twice by
now.
Right?
No, nobody's. It's an all Euro table. No one calls clock. Yeah, he's just.
He'd possibly stall until the dinner break.
There it goes, guys. We got a call. Oh, yellow jacket. Is he bluffing?
He doesn't look pleased.
Yellow jacket, maybe bluffing here, guys. We got a call.
A little confusion. I mean, he slid his stack forward. What's going on here?
It's got to be a call. He put his stack in.
He shows first, or was
Toby's? What is going on here? Guys, Toby Lewis just eviscerated my mistake on that commentary. This is not one of the latest Euro models. This is
a prototype.
This is a prototype, guys. I got bad information from producer John, guys. The yellow jacket is not the latest model. The latest model looks like Stephen Chidwick or Seth Davies. This guy, the yellow jacket, just looks like he may have just given Toby Lewis the chip lead of the tournament. As Toby sips that coffee, I mean, how many times has Toby been in the river with, like, the nuts, you know what I mean, and tanking? Like, sounds like he had a full house there?
That's accurate.
Slightly nitty.
Yeah, the problem with the manufacturing on the latest Euro model is that they can be too spewy in live events. And you see the yellow jacket here, Rigby, just completely dusting it off to the older version, one of the most successful UK Euro pros from the last 10 years, Toby Lewis.
Once he deshelves that yellow hood, I do believe we'll see a bit of sparks and maybe some smoke erupting from his ears.
Yeah, you can kind of see the smoke rising from the yellow jacket. I mean, he just torched off a chip lead in the main event to Toby Lewis's massive river bet. Welcome to live poker.
Toby tanks for 10 minutes with a cup of tea and a pinky up and says thank you. Is he now the current chip leader?
Welcome to live poker, yellow jacket. Let's go out there. Let's see this mountain that Toby's sitting on. I mean, guys. Let's do some counting. Let's do some quick housekeeping on Toby Lewis. And Toby Lewis is just, my God, guys. This is a tournament shifting pot. and a terminal pot for the yellow jacket. He's going to be out of here soon. They're going to send him back to the factory, try to rejigger.
Change his batteries.
Yeah, no, you need to reboot the circuit because you cannot be short-circuiting like that.
Wait for the blue screen, Control-Alt-Delete, start over.
I mean, just incredible hand there, guys. So Rigby, that's the best hand we've gotten by far on this. Like, we don't usually get hands enough to even say anything, but we actually kind of went through that. Like I think you and I might have a little no cards up type of commentary that could potentially be good for viewers.
I think that's how you've been running with me, right? You've got a lot of great hands that you've been.
Oh, so yeah, so we should also talk because we've basically collaborated on days 3 and 4 of the main event. Like I owe Rigby, I did commentary. I have no idea if it was good or bad, but it was if it was good, it was almost entirely because of Rigby and Mr. Wu and the French bouncer and a few others. Mostly though Rigby because he's just a constant show when he's at the table. There's no, even when you're taking hands off, like the show is still going. You're on the rail, getting the wheels worked on. You're taking a snooze. You're like counting the chips. I mean,
it really was a marathon between half my brain saying, all right, we're playing the World Series main event, half my brain saying at the same time we have to put on a show for the crowd the whole time. It's a marathon.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Rigby is not a sprinter. He's a stoic. He's a marathon runner. Baby Dick,
scooter rider.
Problem for Baby Dick is a sprinter. He never is able to go that deep, obviously. But here we have. Let's just show you this table again, guys. I mean, Toby Lewis sitting on now an absolute castle in the main event. Just became the odds-on favorite to final table and win. In my opinion, I don't know if that's true. But
you forget about our friend Mr. Bonacci.
Mr. Bonacci, yeah, the last of the Pittsburgh faithful, right? He's the last Pittsburgh.
Could be the last of the Beards too in the field.
Could be the last American in the field. Look at this table, guys. This is what happens when the Euros fall from the sky. We've got all different types of players that are non-American here. I mean, let's go through the list, right? Starting on the right next to Toby, that's Mark Teltscher, old English businessman. He's just a smart, successful Euro. He's not even a bot. Toby Lewis, one of the best tournament players the last 10 years. Juan Maceras, EPT final tableist. And then I believe, I could be wrong, but the guy in the hoodie, the GG hoodie with the hat, I believe that's Andre Patachuk. It's got to be a Euro with that name. Guys made deep runs in the main event. And then, of course, we have the poor yellow jacket, who is you can see sort of just holding on for dear life, shuffling those chips. Yeah. I mean, what a blast-off, Rigby. Just...
Fembot-esque, like his head might pop off his shoulders at any given time.
The only thing we need to know was that a real hand, or did the Euro leaders call in and request the transfer there?
They hit the red button.
I'm just joking. This is I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But incredible action on these outside tables. You're seeing what's going to build up. You're seeing what's going to happen in a half an hour. Cards up coverage coming to you live. That is Juan Maceras on Toby's left with a mountain of chips.
Tits.
With the mountain of tits.
That's like you bagged a pile of dicks and he's sitting on a pile of tits.
He's just with a mountain of tits there. Rigby making a great addition to the show, kind of fitting right in, just sliding. Day 7 of the main event. Let's see if we got what else we got for you guys.
Just sliding right in like Baby Dick.
Thank you guys for joining us in chat. We are here on day 7 of the main event. Just incredible. Sorry guys, I got to take a second after that hand, Rigby. I'm still kind of just cooling down my system, my engine. We got a lot of eliminations yesterday. Let's show you how Maurice Hawkins ended up. See what he did yesterday.
I thought I lost on the turn. I thought the jack was a fucking dog king. Oh shit, I wear glasses. Hey, I thought the jack was a king. Oh, let's go. I was just singing the double up song. Did you ever sing the double up song? I need a double up. I need a double up. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Oh, I need a double up. Oh, I need a double up. Yes, I can.
Good game,
I
sir.
was singing the double up song and I found queens.
got the double up song on the way out.
In terms of
You ain't gotta
things,
be happy, bro.
I'm gonna try.
You're 20 whatever, and you're
I want to be peppered with
Come on, man. Be happy.
as I deflate.
Bro, you gotta learn how to be happy. If you don't know how to be happy, you're not gonna live long, bro.
I'm gonna do my best.
Take it from an old man.
I mean, you're looking at one of the last American hopes left in the field, guys. We have Franco Bonacci, also known as the Hog. And we have Maurice Hawkins. I'm not even sure who else we got. We do have Bucky Wantman, Matthew Wantman. But the Americans are dwindling by the second,
Are
guys.
depleting. Euros keep falling from the sky on day 7.
The Euros are falling from the sky here on day 7. We've got a table full of them. The Yellow Jacket is on fumes. It's like the movie Red Dawn. Oh, man. I mean, we got a new player there. He looks like he's in a spot. Oh, man. Yeah, we got all the countries represented, though. I believe there's a Brazilian, France. We have some all over the world still in this thing. Very, very wide dynamic of players. But what you need to know is that the Euros are falling from the sky like hotcakes. Let us know in chat. Are you rooting for a Euro win or an American win? 1 for an American win, 2 for a Euro win here at the main event. Yeah, let's show you guys real quick how another American hit the felt. The data scientist, the numbers guru, Nasty Nate Silver.
Somebody gonna get hit? Somebody get a? I'll put my $5 up. Somebody get a set? Yes or no? I'm gonna say no.
I'll take the yes. Double or nothing.
You got to get odds from him.
Oh, my
that should pay twice. You should pay $10.
Not just one set,
Twice.
but 2.
So you owe her $10. She owed you $5, so you give her $5.
This is just what main event nightmares are made of.
Oh, my goodness.
And after the torturous decision Nate Silver just had to make for essentially his tournament life, he's now in a spot.
Poker, a game of incomplete information. Nate Silver has no idea he is crushed right now.
How much? 1.49.
The difference between what he thinks he has and what he really has is amazing.
Call in by Nate and Chan.
Call.
Happy to make the call.
Got a set? So do I.
Oh my gosh, it's so gross because, you know, Chan's going to do that with some overpairs as well, just because, again, when a scare card comes off, you're just going to lose your customers anyways.
Boy, Nate used up so much torture energy making the last call to knock off Frederick. And then it goes all away. Chan has him covered.
No fancy math here, just 1 out for Nate Silver. 2 shots at it.
1 shot at it. How quickly it all comes crashing down just when you find yourself on the uptick. Chan is the man on the rise.
This is the time.
You should use it for sure. 100%.
Nate Silver needs a 6.
I would like to use mine also. You win all the other times.
Not going to do it. And Nate Silver out of the main event just like that. Bang, bang.
GG for Nate Silver.
Good game.
Good game, sir. Showers. Let's go out to this table with Jan Peter, one of the Euros. He's not the type of Euro that falls from the sky, though, is he, Rigby?
No, he's coming in on a slow scooter, villain-esque. Probably one of the final bosses for sure.
Yeah, Jan Peter is a final boss. We saw Clement Rocher. Did you play with the French nightlife enforcer, the John Wick movie victim?
I've seen him, yes.
So Jan Peter's one of the final bosses, guys, in the movie. He's one of the Euros that you have to face at the end. You know, when you shoot up the French bouncer, when you kill the kind of, you know, the enforcers that are on the way to the end boss, you get to Jan Peter. Who else do we have at this table? We've got Adam, I believe, from America there on Jan Peter's direct right. Talked to him earlier. Yeah, it looks a lot like the kid from the Mad Show. Then we have Ryan Tosick, Tusick online. And then we have one of those Euros that fell from the sky with the red hair. German version. This is one of the latest models, Rigby.
In the one hole?
In the one hole, yeah.
Young prototype, but definitely dangerous.
Extremely dangerous. And then it looks like we might have an American there in the...
We can only hope.
We can only hope that we have more assistance for Franco the Hog, Bonacci, and Maurice the Hawkins to help take this home for America, Rigby. We don't root, we don't have rooting interest here. We're just a completely non-partial show. We're just reporting live, bringing you up-to-date footage from the field. Some eliminations. Nikita Luther, Tony Dunst went out yesterday. Let's see who Jeff Platt, a.k.a. the Reaper, is picking to eliminate next from this field. Let's show you guys out.
Don't be Franco.
Maybe going for a Euro, potentially, hopefully. Someone in chat says Euros live rent-free in these guys' heads. What do you think about that, Rigby?
What was it?
Euros live rent-free in our heads.
They really do.
Yeah, let's go out to Mintzy, who's got the Reaper, the Assassin, has eliminated more players from this main event than anyone else, Jeff Platt.
All right, we're out in the field, day 7 of the World Series main event. We're going to flip the script a little bit. We're going to interview the guy who does all the interviews, but I'm surprised he's not dressed in black because this man has coolered out everybody in the World Series of poker. You look on Twitter, it's nothing but Jeff Platt giving people death sentences. Jeff, how's it feel to be the Grim Reaper?
Mintzy, it's clearly not a thing. We're at 10,043 players in the World Series of Poker main event. How many people, Mintzy, are going to win the tournament?
One.
And how many interviews do you think I do?
I'm gonna say 200 to 300.
Yeah. Not a thing. It's that simple.
Well, I feel your pain because I was always known for that. Every time a sports team would lose, they'd blame it on me for betting on them. So I've actually followed this whole saga and had some sympathy for you.
So we've got 2 coolers going back and forth right here, right now on High Noon.
Yeah, it's funny we're on the sidelines of this poker. But overall, I know you've been covering the main event for many years. Rocking the different suits every day, looking sharp. How's this been going?
This is great, and this is where it gets really intense, right? I mean, you can see the finish line here. I mean, we've been out here, and the atmosphere is just incredibly intense, but it's fun to be a part of. It gets serious now. More than $12 million up top, and here we go.
Yeah. What do you have any particular favorite storylines you're following right now for this main?
I mean, I think it'd be great for poker, of course, if Masato could make a deep run, right?
Like Hideki Matsuyama winning the Masters, kind of?
Yes, exactly. The next poker boom could take place in Japan with Masato going deep in this for sure. And other than that, I try not to, root for anybody or root against anybody.
Fair enough. Well, back to Rigby, Will, and Baby Dick.
Hey, Rigby.
Jeff Platt just knocking people out left and right. Day 7 here, down to the 40s in the players, down close to $200,000 for each payout. As a player gets eliminated, those go up to the final prize of $12 million for the winner. We got about 20 minutes left in our show. This puppy will be streamed afterwards. Big Rig, how do you feel about pulling a double shift tonight and doing commentary later with me?
It depends on what time it is. I have something else in the schedule, but...
Big Rig's always... why are you making so many stops, my man?
I'm a man of the people.
Big Rig is a really wanted item right now. Hopefully he's getting those wheels worked on. Let's show you guys what's going on this outer Euro table here. You can full screen that puppy, Producer John. Yeah, so just so you know, guys, there are 3 more feature tables, but we're basically giving you the tables you're not going to see on the coverage. Those will be on the coverage at 1. Tune in to see what happens, the conclusion. Actually, this table looks like when you see you're familiar with that, right? The notepad. That's when they you sign that and you go to the feature. Or do you not even sign the pad, Rigby? You just go out there.
Oh, the clipboards.
Yeah, the clipboards.
Yeah, they didn't even give me one this event, so they were using a lot of my information from 2021. I demanded a clipboard actually on day 3 when I was with Ryan Garcia. I said I got to update this a little bit. I'm not in construction. Hard hat's gone.
Yeah,
I used to sell excavators. I wasn't actually eating donuts up in the excavator. So
The clipboard's been updated. The diaper is no longer in the excavation business, but the hog, Frank Bonacci, still is in the waste management streets out there in Pittsburgh. That is Mark Telcher in a hand with, I believe, Juan Maceras. We had a little peek at Juan Maceras, who has a mountain of chips. So that's 20 million, 30 million. Looks like he's got over 40 million, potentially in the 50 million range. I mean, just an absolute mountain.
Yellow Jacket will bow out.
Yeah, we'll see if we can stick around long to see the Yellow Jacket. Kind of like in Transformers when Bumblebee just gets smoked. He's kind of down and out. Optimus Prime is in hiding, and the Decepticons come for Yellow Jacket. The Decepticons have come for the main event. The Euros are here. The Crushers are here to take American souls. They're here to take foreign souls. They'll take anything, really. But yeah, we have a really wide mix of players, a lot of different countries, which I, unfortunately, due to producer John's lack of professionalism, do not have a full list of. But yeah, the new chip denominations, just so you guys know, I know it's a little bit hard to see. Those chips in the front there of the big stack, those they look, I can't even tell, maybe peach, maybe orange, maybe red, are $1 million chips. Those lavender chips, the light kind of ones, are 100,000 chips. Those black chips are 500,000, and the green chips are 25Ks. So the $25,000 chips are the smallest ones in play. Yeah, I mean, just a great run here, Rigby. I mean, hey, is it any consolation to be able to watch these Euros go, or is just not really?
No, not so much. I was just gonna say it is funny. I make 2 deep runs in the main event and never owned $1 million chip. Seems odd, right? Just wasn't in my repertoire. I actually got back from a break in 2021, and they had all my chips racked up, and I said, "Who the hell put my chips in racks?" Because I kind of have like a architectural background, and a lot of times I would be found, just recreating my stack there.
Speaking of Euros, we've got a bot in the chat. John Vanderberg says, "You're a bad talker. Your comment is amateur." Is he talking to us, Rich?
Which comment is he referring to?
I don't know. John Vanderberg. I'm fine with Euros at the table. I don't like them when they've infiltrated the chat. So if John Vanderberg, if you could clarify yourself what you meant, whose comment. So we show you action here. Rig. Oh, you hate to see it, brother.
I really do.
Oh, the hog goes down in flames. We didn't catch the elimination because we have the cameraman who did the Blair Witch Project. But,
at the hands
of Ryan Tosick, not a guy you want to get showered by.
No.
Oh, really not a guy you want to get showered by. And takes out an American.
Takes out my buddy.
One of the last few remaining Americans in the field, Rigby. The hog drives off into the side of the road, is in a ditch right now. Oh, the last hope for Pittsburgh here. Baby Dick, why don't you come in the picture and just show let's have a moment of silence. If you could cut the camera to us for the hog. Just a moment of silence, guys, for the hog.
One Baby Dick between 2 hogs.
Showers hog. Great run, though. 200,000 or so.
Absolutely great run.
Absolutely tremendous run. Could not face the pressure of all these bots, all these crushers. Oh, man. And the end boss. Do you think the end boss got him? Let's go to the table. Is that Jan
That's
Peter?
what I feared at first, yes. But I think you were right where it was it Tosick?
Yeah, no, it was Tosick. Thank God it wasn't the end boss. Tosick still might technically be an American, so he might be. I mean, he is our best hope if he's an American. Yeah, make sure to stay tuned for the stream. Cards up. Cards will be up for the chat. If you guys are wondering, you'll be able to see the whole cards. It's not going to be 7 more hours of commentary like this. Although I do think me and Rigby are onto something. Got the flop here. Yeah, so those look like orange chips. I like the chips a lot. How'd you feel about the chips, these colors this year at the Horseshoe, Rigby?
As I said, I'm colorblind, so I'm sure a lot of viewers will enjoy that and be like, "Oh, that's how the hell he made it this far. Didn't know what the hell he's doing, just chucking
Wait,
chips."
Wait, is this true? Is this why we sometimes see you? You don't know what the chips look like.
Why did he just open for 5x? Is that a misclick? No, he's just fucking colorblind.
Guys, I'm getting news from the chat. I don't want to have any spoilers, but I'm getting some news here from the chat.
Mr. Vanderberg again?
No, Mr. Vanderberg has vanished into the ether.
He shot back up into the sky.
Is that where they go? They don't go into the ground to go back
No,
to
they
the sky?
kind of just rocketeer their jet and just right back up into the clouds.
Yeah, the mothership just sucks them all up. But not Jan Pita. Jan Peter stays on Earth. He's such an end boss. As you see Adam there, one of the last American hopes, cutting out a bet.
I mean, what an absolute G to wear a suit every day of the main event, right? Like, I'm pissed off that I have to wake up and, like, put on underwear and come out for day 6, and this guy's wearing a suit.
Yeah, well, Jan Peter wears the suit every day. We got an American here, one of the last remaining hopes, fighting against the latest model. Wait, no, fighting against...
Not the latest model, an up-and-comer.
Is Tosic a Euro? No. It's got to be one of ours.
What do you think of Dunn's suit?
It's all right. Look, American wins there. Adam scoops a nice one. What do you think about trading Dunst for a Euro?
And what, like 2 first-round draft picks coming
What
up?
What if we trade Dunst for like an up-and-coming Euro with like $1 million in his Hendon?
I think it'd be a good trade.
You heard it. We're going to trade. The Americans are trading Tony Dunst to the Europeans. Any of your up-and-comers with $1 million in Hendon will do. But yeah, good run for Tony Dunst. Let's show you guys how he went out last night.
That's not a spoiler.
Let's go out to Producer John. Show him how Tony Dunst went down.
We swing it over.
Go on, Ali.
To table C, where I'm told a member of the Booth Brethren has got all of his chips in the middle, and that member, of course, is Tony Dunst with this incredible run.
Is he all in and there's a side pot going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like 500 to go from Ryan Tosic. He's been called. 600 rather.
It is.
Big one here, Ollie.
Andrew Hume and Ryan Tosic rumbling.
Very board-changing card. 6, queen, 10, 2 diamonds, 1 spade. Ace of spades on the turn, 2-tone now. Couple of quick checks.
Oh, now the texture evolves even further as diamonds and the 4-liner to Broadway show up.
Would imagine Dunst is rooting for checks. If he has a middly sort of pair, he feels it's over, but with any interaction, he's kind of praying for checks. It's not a good sign for Tony. Looks like he's got 1.2 some odd there. He's going big.
And does that mean he's got
the flush, Ollie?
A complete hand? It does indeed. As
Looks like
diamonds
Dunst is showing the loser.
Yeah, well, he's looking to commemorate it there. Dealer a little bit hasty.
Showers for Tony Dunst. We will take a Euro for him if you guys want. Let's show you guys. Mintzy caught up with one of the chip leaders, the Circle Beard, Ryan Temanini, yesterday.
Day 6, first break, only 120 people left in the main, and we're joined by a man that has the folks buzzing, man. People have been talking about the Circle Beard. I mean, I think the name says it all. You see the hairstyle, the beard, but he also isn't just known for Circle Beard. Man, it's got some pretty damn good chip stack here in the main. How's it going?
I have 8.9 million. Started the day with 5, so hopefully we can keep this up throughout the day. Make it day 7. 6, right? Yeah, 7. That'd be good.
How? So you came in with 5. You been shipping up any big pots or anything, or are you just shipping up?
A lot of uncontested pots. Made 2 pair. Alex Trelli just got moved to my table. I don't think I've won anything other than uncontested pots and single raise pots, but won a few of them. So
Got to be the circle beard. I think people are running scared. Yeah, is this your deepest main run so far?
This is my only cash. I was 0 for 4 before this year, so.
You seem very calm. I got to say, I'm a big energy sensing guy. You seem calm.
Circle beard, Ryan Temanini makes a deep run. He got a 50-50 free roll, just so you guys know, from Jason Moe. All he had to do was shave that Friar Tuck-esque circle beard. So he's actually the last great American hope, is the circle beard.
He was at risk against me, but I did double him up during my.
At least you gave it
day
to a good
5
place,
evening,
Rigby.
yes. I did see a tweet that made me laugh yesterday. That was a picture of him, and they said, "This is what you get when you order Rigby from Wish.com."
The circle beard is the last hope. There is one more American hope I want to show you guys. Alec Torelli is one of the last great American hopes as well. Just some real heroes in this for America. Let's show you. He caught up with Mintzy as well yesterday.
All right, we're joined day 6, first break. Alex Torelli joining us, still in the main. 120 people left, doing well. Man, lot of talent to Alex. You can play Jeopardy, World Series of Poker. He crushes a lot of things. How we doing?
I'm great. This is truly a dream come true. This is what I lived for. This is my dream to win the main. It's the one thing in poker that I still want to accomplish, and just to be here, the biggest main in history, having a stack, 120 left, I'm incredibly grateful for every hand. It's surreal.
Hell yeah. So how's your chip stack?
6.5 million. It's very healthy. I chipped up from 3.6 up this level, so it's been an incredible level. Feeling really good, and one hand at a time.
Yeah, 65 big blinds for him. So what's tougher, going this deep in the main or winning how many Jeopardy games in a row? I lost count.
I've never played Jeopardy, but I
was thinking Alex Jacob.
Okay, fair enough. Going deep in the main is it's a cool thing. So I'm just grateful to be here. It's top 1%. Obviously, some things have to go your way to get this far.
You do a lot of coaching.
Alex Torelli, not Alex Jacob, guys, here in the main event. One of the last great American hopes. I'll run you through the list.
You know that is Baby Dick's arch nemesis, Mr. Torelli, right? I know. Played Gamma Hide and Seek with him once, and it didn't work well in Baby Dick's favor.
Really rough main event for Baby Dick. Goes out, and one of the last American hopes is Ryan Torelli, his arch nemesis. Sorry, Alec Torelli. But we do have some American hopes. It's not all gone for the people who are rooting for Americans. Chip leader Joshua Payne, Super Dusty Reg Daniel Weineman, Richard Ryder, the Circle Beard, Nicholas Garrity, Daniel Vampin. Some think he might be related to me. I'm not sure. But unfortunately for those rooting for the Japanese, they lost to Soldier Masato. Great run for Masato, the vlogger. He's out.
Good night, sweet prince.
Let's show you what happened. Or no, let's just show you his interview with Mintzy. Good run. Great run, Masato. Sure it'll be a lot of good content.
Day 6, first break of the World Series of Poker main event. We're joined by Masada Yokosawa.
Yokosawa, yeah.
Almost got it.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, the Southern Louisiana meeting the Japanese accent. A little tough for me. So you're one of the, not just doing very well in the World Series of Poker main event, people say one of the biggest, maybe biggest vloggers from Japan?
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm so exciting here. Yeah.
So how are you? So day 6, you're down to 120 people. How's it going so far?
Actually, this is my first cashed main event in my life, so I'm exciting, and I'm sure this is the most fun tournament for me right now, in my life, last 10 years. So I'm so exciting, and also this is gonna be my first ever future table in my life. I'm in the WSOP, so let's do it.
Heck yeah, man! Congratulations on that. How's your chip stack?
I have 7 million. It's more than the average, so I'm doing good, I guess.
Yeah, I think 7 million at the 100K big blinds, 70 big blinds headed to the feature table. And so this is your first cash in the World Series of Poker main event. But you seem very like your energy right now. You seem calm, collected. You're feeling good.
I'm very calm, I guess. I'm a little bit shaking my hand, but I can still bluff and, I can still value betting. So my play is just normal, I guess. So my mental is very good.
Great mental game there from Masato. Great run. You need great mental game, as Rigby has. That's going to be our show for today, guys. From me, Rigby, the Yellow Jacket, and all the other Euros that fell out of the sky, to the great Americans, to the French, the Japanese. Big shout out to Estelle Koe, who was the last woman to make it. She's no longer in the tournament. And yeah, great show, guys. And we'll be back tomorrow for our finale.
Thanks, guys.